Welcome to our fourth theory video for From Season 3. I am Dan. That is Jules. That is Bagface. And that is Billy. And if you guys don't know, what we do here is we read and react to your comments. And it's about to get a lot more interesting because now we're going to ask for videos. So you can tag us on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. Upload a video of yourself saying your theories that you love, and we're going to put it at we're going to put it at the end of the video. So we have one for today to start it off, and we're going to do this from now on. So just upload your videos. If you don't want to upload them, just DM us on Twitter, Instagram, or can you DM on TikTok? I don't know, but just DM us. TikTok. Okay, so DM us if you don't want to upload them. We'll upload the best ones to the end of every theory video. So let's kick it off. First, we got one that Bag said in our last video that I know he's going to love. All right.
Yeah, I got it. This is at Doug Filler, BP6PI. I think the crows are the monsters during the day. They always are there when people see the tree and then when they see what goes on during the day. There was also a reply to that, which I think fits well at Functional Junkie. Maybe they dream and possess the crows during sleep. Very interesting. I mean, the crows definitely are always there and present.
Yep.
Birds are evil. So, Bag, what do you think?
So I said that, and then I was thinking about it. And I don't know if it's true, only because they knew what Tabitha was doing in the basement of the house.
Yeah, true.
So maybe it's the crows and bugs or something. I don't know. It's just omnipotent. Maybe they are
When you say bugs, do you mean like recording devices, or do you mean like legitimate like insects?
like insects. Yeah,
insects.
That's way better. Like literal fly on the wall.
Yeah, everything alive is watching you in that town.
I mean, it could be. We always wondered how they know everything. So it's nice to have someone throw something out there that it's a good theory. I like it. But yeah, you're right about the basement thing. So that does cross me up a little bit. Now we have 3 in a row about Randall. What do we got, Bag?
All right. So this one is from Sashi13. I really think Randall is going to turn into a monster now. Why else would that creepy bitch have worded it? We get to keep Randall, though, and they didn't kill him. It's happening, unfortunately, because I like him now.
We get to keep Randall, though.
Agreed.
Right? I couldn't agree more. Sash, first of all, you're hilarious. That creepy bitch. But I really do feel like they did that on purpose, though. They made you like him so they could just rip it away. All right, so this is...
Oyenda Molajimo?
Sure, yeah, that one.
Molajimo?
Sure. One of us is probably right, and I'm so sorry. Please tell me how it's pronounced, because I would really love to know. Earlier in the episode, Randall said, dying isn't one of the worst things in the town. That's another hint. Probably why the creatures left him alive for something big in the coming days.
And then R. Collins adds on to this, Randall might be the dead monster they catch, ? So they catch?
I love that.
He's
gonna be in the house and stuff, and it'll start to turn probably, and they'll already have him in the house, right? And that gets rid of the logistical problem of like they've been there so long.
Like, how are we gonna do it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so smart.
Good job.
This was another Bag theory. Bag, you were on fire. People were agreeing with your theories. So yeah. What do you think about that, dude?
I think it's right. I think it's about time we see where the monsters come from. And I also want to see the turn, because my favorite part in like zombie and vampire movies is always the turn. If they do it really quick, or if it's like a slow burn, kind of like Fatima right now.
It was that awesome.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that this is we're on the right path with this one, because I love Randall. He's a cool dude, but it'd be cool to see him kill people too. That'd be neat.
Yeah. And then he's like one of the ones that just smiles at you when he was always.
And he's gonna go after Boyd.
Oh, imagine.
Boyd left him there.
They don't want to kill Boyd, though. They have plenty of chances. They just don't want to kill him.
That doesn't mean Randall won't.
That's true.
That's an interesting point, Jules. If that does kind of play out that way, it will let us know, are they all like a hive mind or not, right?
Yes.
Right.
We saw the keys lady earlier, and she let him take the keys in the episode.
You looking for these?
Motherfucker!
Take them.
Would they all have let him do that? Like, it's interesting to see, like, if it takes a while for them to become full zombie or what. It's
right.
I just don't see like they would need an inside job to get them, right? It seems like they all have been able to pick people off when they want to pick people off. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
that idea.
It's cool. Like 3 people had the same kind of comments, so that's why we read them back to back. And I think it's gonna happen. It really seems that way, because the way that bitch said it, says Sashi. So
that bitch, that creepy bitch.
I don't really like Randall, actually, though. I'll put that out.
You don't? I do. I didn't.
I'm starting to like him.
I didn't. No, I do. Yeah.
Oh no, I still know that deep down he's an asshole, but
Yeah.
What manism? Am
I started following him on Instagram, and he posted a video of him singing, and I was like, I like this guy now. He's a pretty good singer.
Is he actually good?
Yeah, he was really good. I was kind of
I'll have to
surprised.
check
I'm
it
kind
out.
of biased, though, so you know.
Double threat. Yeah, because you met him in real life.
Just at the grocery store,
You
and he
still
was
met him.
little,
Head nod.
little guy.
Oh, no big deal. I just met him at the grocery store.
Sized them up.
All right, so now we have a few on Christopher, Jasper, and Victor. So let's get into these and see what we think.
At Officer J Talks. So here's my theory. Every time they run this experiment, they keep one or two of the residents and turn them into one of the. Fatima is currently going through this transition and is going through the process of transforming. Randall and Jade could be candidates for the other monster position. The reason Victor doesn't know what happened to Christopher is because he didn't die with the rest of the town, but became one of the monsters that Victor hasn't seen yet. And his sister might be a monster also. Christopher might be revealed later as a monster, potentially confirming my theory.
Would be so cool. That would be so cool. I would love that. What about you guys?
I definitely think Christopher is a monster, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
That's the only
yeah.
reason Jasper would
I
be down in
still-
those tunnels.
Yeah, I
true,
still
true.
think that's also true. I
Yeah.
still think that he was the one that killed everybody when Victor was initially there.
Yeah. That when the whole town died. Yeah, it was Christopher's fault.
I'm still very sure that was Christopher.
I like that theory a lot.
at
Yeah.
probably at the behest of Jasper.
We got more on Jasper right now.
This is from
Yeah.
Banana Sin Pajamas.
Bananas and
Pajamas.
pajamas.
Bananas,
Bananas in
oh,
yeah.
bananas in pajamas. I
pajamas.
get it. I'm new here. Victor saw
No, you're
Victor
not.
saw the dummy talking, but we won't see that again. Instead, Christopher put all the information he found inside of the dummy Jasper, which is going to unlock or give us a huge clue about everything.
Yeah. And aren't they going to go get him next episode?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they kind of led on to believe?
He said we have to go to talk. We have to talk to Jasper. Jasper
Yeah.
will tell us what happened.
Yeah. So that we're going to see that. So that's very exciting. So
Man,
we'll find out. Yeah.
I love how they set that up too in the when Tabitha and Victor are going through the tunnels and he sees Jasper and he like freaks out. I just love that they pay stuff like that off because
Yeah.
in the moment you're like,
I
that's a
know.
fucking freaky doll, dude. But like it felt like there was a little more going on. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there
Good
sure
shit.
is.
And like
Yeah.
it also reinforced my belief that ventriloquists are creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
At least the ones with those kind of dolls, that's weird. I just don't like them. The way those dolls look, it just ugh.
This and Slappy from Goosebumps. Yeah. Both creepy.
Slappy, that's his name.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of it.
Both creepy.
This is from Aaron Brown 9110. Could Christopher be the ghost Jade saw last episode, who built the huts and placed the ward off spirits things? Has Victor ventured that far?
I tend to believe he hasn't. He kind of seems like a homebody, but he does disappear sometimes. So maybe he has.
I think I'm really looking forward to his memories getting unlocked, right?
Me too,
Because
yeah.
I think then we're going to find out that he's going to realize he's been doing a lot more than he already thinks he's done. I think he's been going in and out of the trees, the portals. He's been to the lighthouse. He's smoked a J with the doll. Like he's done a lot of things he might not be proud of. And I just, like you said, I'm really appreciative of this season not kicking the can anymore. I think if we were still sitting here with a lot of extract bullshit and we weren't getting to it, it could start to be frustrating as a viewer. But I have a feeling in these next 5 episodes, we are really going to be like, we'll have some new mysteries, but we'll be like, oh, we can see where this is going now.
Yeah.
It's I feel like they're probably going to use the same idea as Lost. We talk about it all the time, same producers and stuff, where they did a really good job at paying off like huge questions you had, like the hatch and the others and a bunch of different things. But they always like set up a new mystery that got you hooked again. So I'm hoping that's what this season is. We'll get a lot of answers to a bunch of questions and it'll open a new box of shit that we got to deal with.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, season 3 out of 5, it's like the perfect time to do those types of things, right?
Are they only
So
doing
why
5
not?
seasons?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
Oh, give me 10.
I know, right? Seriously. All right. Now, another one on Victor. This is from Jeremy John 781. We need Victor to go back down to the tunnels and get Jasper. If Jade is the new Christopher, I think Jade and or Victor might be the only ones to talk with Jasper. They might be the only ones to get some answers from him. And that's going to happen. They already set it up. So we're going to get that. It would be wild if you think, oh, Victor goes and gets him. And then he's like, well, shit, I get nothing from this guy. And then Jade talks to him and he gets information. That would be awesome.
Am I mistaken, or has Jade seen him before? He saw him in one of his visions, right? I'm 99% sure one of Jade's
Didn't you see
visions.
Jasper in real life?
No, he wasn't in the tunnels. That was just Victor
No,
and
yeah.
Tabitha. I'm pretty sure he's
I
seen him
could've
before, though.
sworn- No, he did go in the tunnels because that's where he found the.
Oh, he went in the tunnels
Oh,
after.
He didn't see Jasper though.
Yeah, it was a different time. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
yeah.
the new
I
time.
must be
Yeah.
just be thinking of when Victor and Tabitha were down there.
But yeah, that's going to happen. So we're going to get answers on that soon. So I really like that one too. There can't be a theory video without talking about Fatima. So we got a couple on her.
This is El Maestro Co. Fatima can no longer bear the smell or taste of water anymore. How long is it going to be able to hide her new diet? Someone's not going to get shot every night. Well, on this show, you might. What is she going to do to feed herself? Kill ? I have a theory that popped up in my head once I read this. I think that she is going to eat our buddy. She's going to they're going to bring our newly dead friend in and he's going to be a zombie and then she's going to be sniffing out his zombie blood. And I bet that's what the interaction that leads to them realizing that she is Dunzo. Our what's his name? The guy we were just talking.
Randall.
I
She's
think
going
when
to eat Randall. Oh,
I think
shit.
she's gonna try because Randall's gonna be the smell and the allure of him is gonna be way too much for her to handle.
What if she thinks that, but it's not and it just she doesn't like it because he's turning into a monster, kind of like her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think that could be kind of
what if it's only human blood that she wants and he's not fully human anymore?
Yeah, that's a great theory. I mean, in some way, again, if it comes down to do we think these monsters are all the townspeople, right? And
That's true.
what are they zombies? Are they transformed we've said into fairies we've seen they don't have blood but he does still, right? So he might be dying per se, right? So it's it's I don't know if it's even death. It's more like decay. Decay is what he's going for, it's the rotting food and the rot in the blood after someone's just shot dead and starting to decay, right? Decompose. I just thought you almost it's going to be hard to have the zombie and her in the same place or zombieing guy. That's just where I'm thinking. There's a way that well, now you capture the guy. What do you do with him? Well, you're right. What are you just going to hold him forever? No, maybe Fatima goes and eats his ass.
That'd be wild. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
and his ass.
Per Christie, these monsters used to be human.
Yeah.
That's what she discovered that. So yeah, I think all this tracks. All right. We got one more on Fatima and then we got some crazy shit.
All right, this one is from @David Riley ZP9FZ. I said Z and Z because, we're American and Canadian here. Get used to it. I'm new, just subbed. So I think Fatima has been infected from Boyd's worms from season 2, Boyd's blood transfusion to Ellis. Now the baby's infected in some way.
First time we've gotten that. Yeah.
Good one.
First time we've gotten that
connection a lot.
Did everybody else just assume she's turning or the baby's one of the creatures or something like that? So this is cool.
But that provides that connection that I just couldn't make in my head.
Yeah.
Didn't he get rid of the worms before the transfusion though?
That's what we were led to believe. Yes, because he went and killed Smiley.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that all of it was gone though. You know what I mean?
True. True.
Yeah.
It could have still already modified his blood in some way.
Yeah. You don't know exactly when she was knocked up, so I don't know if the timeline pays off or what, but it's interesting to think about that in a different way than other than everybody else is thinking, oh, she's turning or what's in her is turning. That's
right.
Another side to see it. Now, Jules, you have one. This is the guy you're going to get a video from at the end of the video. He's our first one doing it. This is about someone having Tilly's back.
This is from Battle Damage Props. We need to rethink Tilly being evil. Hear me out. Either the entity controlling the town is all-knowing, or it can view events and hear things through the ravens, alluding to Odin's ravens, bringing him the knowledge and information. Ravens saw the ambulance and Tabitha at the tree. The monsters set up an ambush that would get the EMTs close enough. The phone caller knew about Tabitha being back in town, and a raven tried interrupting Tilly from reading Fatima's tarot card. If a raven is trying to stop something, perhaps that's something that would benefit the townspeople. Ergo, Tilly might not be evil.
Someone's got her back. There you go.
That's definitely how I saw it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the idea of maybe the monsters and the ravens not being on the same side. The ravens are attached to the bigger power and the monsters are their kind of own things. Like I said, kind of stuck in the middle, in the push and pull. It makes me think of again, the key scene with the keys and Boyd. It's she wasn't giving advice when she said, you can't save them all. She was saying that very matter of factly, those are the rules.
You can't save them all.
The rules are the rules. You cannot save them all. So save those who are worthy or save whatever, but you can't save them all. There are bigger forces here. It is not just the monsters are here. There's something else, right? They're out in the woods. Yeah. They're not, those are not the zombies out there, right? And I thought you guys said with great theories about the cabin last week that we were going to start to get more of that. Now it seems like we're going to lead into like the finale to get those answers. And like I said, if we have 2 more seasons, that's enough to deal with like them getting their asses kicked next season and then figuring out how to win it all in the end. Right. Like that.
Yeah.
They are setting up for we're in like the rising conflict. We're about to hit the climax soon. Once all the information and the cards are on the table, it's all action, right? There's not going to be them sitting around thinking about shit anymore. They might get separated. They may be in the town, not in the town, but I think he's really on with something there.
100%. Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Now there's the last one before you get our fan video at the end of this video is about the town cycles. So interesting here. Lambcell 94. I have a very loose theory based on the premise that the town goes through cycles and that the monsters are former residents of the village. The idea is that the monsters are created, turned, or they imitate former residents based on objects that the residents cherish. This may explain the following: why there are possessions inside the cave system that appear to now belong to the monsters, why all of the monsters have outdated fashion that could be from a previous cycle or 2 ago, why the boy in white may have asked Victor to collect an object from every dead resident when the massacre occurred while he was a boy. I believe it is possible that the cycle has been halted, changed, and that it is why none of the current monsters are not recognized by Victor as former residents. As the boy in white may have halted, stalled the cycle, it might have something to do with why a bunch of former residents' possessions are stored in the diner, as this may have some significance also. I don't think that's a loose theory at all.
No.
I think that's a very
That's
tight
pretty
theory.
solid.
No,
Yeah.
These are like those when they brought those possessions out this episode, everyone laughed, but like I just thought of Harry Potter,
Yeah.
Cruxes. Like, so it's either like you got to
It's
destroy those things to kill them, or like the ones that they have talismans for are not the ones that are out there terrorizing everybody, right? Those items are not just like, oh, this are gonna make me remember something. It's like, no, dude.
So you
are charmed.
So you think they're going to act like the talismans?
I don't know if they are I don't know if they're like Horcruxes or like reverse Horcruxes. I don't know if it's what's like keeping them zombies or it's what having them is why there aren't certain other people there. Like, oh, this was this person's, like, and he doesn't see that person in town, right? And yeah, maybe he's forgotten things, but maybe it's because he did the right thing and that's why their souls were allowed to leave or something, right? Like you have something human of them when they're not human, and it's like,
yeah.
there's something to that. It's a Horcrux.
I kind of feel like it's something that would benefit them because the boy in white seems to be trying to help them. You know what I mean?
Does. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I want him to be evil so bad.
Oh, I do kind of really want him to be like, haha, fuck you guys.
Or like Jacob, like if you're a lost person, you've been following us, so you'll know what we're talking about. Jacob technically was the positive light on the island, but Jacob was a real son of a bitch, and he did what he needed to do to have his side win, which in turn was kind of evil, right? And at the end of the show, they got the right person to be the new Jacob, right? Like, are they setting Boyd up to be the new Jacob? Why do they not bother Boyd at all? Like, they don't, this dude gets away with murder. Like, there's got to be a reason, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a great theory.
Yeah, me too.
No, that's a solid theory. I think there's definitely something going on with the items being in the diner. I think the diner is going to have more significance than they're letting on. I don't think it's just a diner. Maybe it's like a veil between worlds. That's why the bracelet was in spots.
Okay, all right.
Well, like the jukeboxes on the tables.
Yeah.
Makes me think.
how they turn on.
If there's something going on in there for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, if you guys want to be in our theory videos, just comment your theories below. Watch our weekly reviews, comment your theories there. And if you want to be in the video, like at the end of this one, just send your theories on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. Either DM us or tag us, and we'll put the best ones in at the end of the video, just like the one you're about to see.
Major spoiler confirmed. Fatma becomes the new bottled tree. I'm sorry, that was stupid. Hey guys, Tanner here from Battle Damage Props. First off, I just want to say thank you to the Scene Invaders. Love the channel, love what you guys are doing, what you're putting together. Always watch your From analysis every week. And I'm happy to be the first guy up to submit a video on theories to you. So let's start with my theory. I have many theories about this show, and this one is probably 100% accurate, just like all the other ones, and will play out exactly how I say. And that is involving tarot cards. Tarot, comment down below how it's pronounced. Meh. Anyways, let's talk about some of the cards we've already seen. We've seen Jim as the Hanged Man. We've seen Ellis and Fatma painted as the lovers. There are a lot of tarot theories out there that go into big detail, but I want to talk about the Tower card because I think that might be the most important one, and it plays more to the story's beats and the way it's going to progress. So it represents sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, awakening. What does that sound like? That sounds like the show we're watching. Season 1, you have your sudden change. Season 2, upheaval. Season 3, we're in chaos right now. Season 4, revelation. Conveniently enough, the last 2 episodes of season 3 are called revelation. And then finally, you're going to go into your awakening, which at that point, I think everything's laid out on the table and we're going to get a lot of unanswered questions. The tarot card itself, the Tower card, when you look at it, it has 2 people falling out of the tower. They're jumping out because lightning is hitting it. There's danger. People are falling. They are escaping from a danger into the unknown. We saw this with Tabitha. She got pushed out of a large tower. She got pushed away from danger to go into the unknown for a purpose that was unknown to us and to her. So that is my quick and dirty 2-minute theory. Take care. Bye.
Dude, hold on. I'm not going to put this in the video, but dude, I've been getting so many comments. I guess I say your name too quick. People always go, did you call him blackface? And I'm like, no, I'm not calling him blackface.
That'd be funny though. I'm gonna change my name to blackface, so you got to say it all the time.
Do not.
He's
You already
allowed
got canceled
to.
once.
All right. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Later.
Bye, guys.